Welcome, welcome. Today we are going to try to breed up some dinos and get some melee mutations and whatnot. So that's what today is going to be about. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for coming back. Sorry about last night. Internet was being crazy, dude. Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Can't complain. It does. All the time, man. All the time. Alrighty. Where did I leave off yesterday? I think I put my dino away. Yeah, I was working on getting my Rexes built up in melee. That's what I was doing. Alright, yep, I got a melee mutation last night. Before I lost internet, so let's go ahead and change gender. Oh, nice, man. What do you do for a living? Another melee mutation. Let's go. Nice, man. And it gives you the freedom to be able to hang out and just watch streams and stuff. That's really freaking cool. Man, that's really cool, dude. That sounds like a great job. Oh, why was that? Why was it dropped so quickly? That's fair. That's fair enough. Nothing worse than finding something you don't even believe in. Or you don't agree with. Yeah, I don't think I'd be down for that either. Yeah, sometimes that's the way to be, man. Like, you damned if you do, damned if you don't, kind of thing. So, yeah, just be neutral. That's like the best way to sometimes to be. Can't fault nobody for that. You don't. You don't. What what I found here in the States, man, people do that. People do that too here in the States, and it's sad to see people do stuff like that, because I don't pick your side, or, because I don't follow the same mindset you do. Naturally, I'm against you. There is no middle ground with extremists. It's either for or against. There's never a, I'd rather not choose kind of side. And it's just a bad way of looking at stuff. People aren't open-minded enough to understand that not everybody's going to have the same views and the same opinions. And before the cause or whatever that they are for. So therefore you are against it. And you must be for the opposite side. And it's just sad. Absolutely. I agree. But they are always the ones who suffer in any kind of dispute. Civilians always suffer. It's never the people who are involved, right? It's always the people who aren't involved are the ones that suffer the most, because they're the ones that have to deal with the backlash of it all the downfall of everything. Civilians are the ones who have to deal with it, which is just kind of fucked up. But it's like that in everything. I'd like to see countries take better care of themselves. To be honest, like all countries, take better care of yourselves. Wars don't cause anything, and they don't solve nothing. Well, they do cause a lot of problems, but they don't solve anything. And it's like here in the States, and I can't speak for other countries, but here in the States, we don't take care of our people as well as we should. But we can start wars, you know what I'm saying? We can do wars and shit, but we don't take care of our people the way we should. But we'll send $165 billion to Ukraine. Meanwhile, we've got homelessness, people jumping out of buildings, committing suicide because times are so bad. Because the price of bread has more than doubled in price, and that's just bread. Everything in every single store has doubled. People don't know how to pay for food. People don't know how to pay their bills here in the States, but yet we're sending our tax-paying dollars over to Ukraine. Meanwhile, we're struggling. I just wish countries would take better care of themselves, of their people. Yeah. Nah, dude. I don't think nothing. I don't think none of it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's what makes it all so great. Think how you want to think. Make your own decisions based on the information that is available to you. But as long as you're open to receiving new information and having your opinion changed, or having the ability to change your opinion, is what makes everything so much better. I mean, it can make things so much better. Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that America does. I don't. I think a lot of it is power plays. I think a lot of it has to do with money, feeding the rich people. But I can't change any of it. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. And people are going to be people. And money is always going to be the root of a lot of the greed that people have. And I think that what you said is true, though, as far as, judging everybody based on one person or one thing. That's not a good way to go. Yeah, the gray. Man, that shade of gray, dude. That shade of gray is so brutal. Because you could go either way, right? Like if you're in that shade of gray where you're looking at everything and you're like, man, it's a whole lot of gray. It's easy to get trapped on one side and just be closed off to everything else. Absolutely. I agree. 100%. 100%. Everybody deserves to be treated with some sense of decency until they show that they're not decent and don't deserve what you're showing them. So I agree with that 100%. I try to treat everybody with decency, with a little bit of respect, a little bit of decorum until they prove otherwise, and then I ain't got no use for them. Yeah, tell me about it. That is funny. Yeah, I'm not really big into politics. I know a little bit, enough to have a small conversation, but I try to stay out of it. I don't watch the news. I try to stay away from the news here in the States where I live. I stay away from all of it just because I already know it's not good. So I try to stay out of it and try to keep things light because here is everything's bad. There's a lot of good stuff, but you got to find it. And that's what upsets me a little bit here is that we focus on so much bad stuff. Like I have to go and hunt for the good stuff to watch. That's why my YouTube feed is all about like anime, anything news related. I totally just cancel that crap. Tell it to just don't even show me that channel. But it keeps popping up like I'm gonna change my mind. I'm like, dude, I don't want to watch that mess. Stop. Yeah, my worldview in general is people are good, but the loudest ones that show the most or that get the most airtime, they get the most views, are the most toxic. So that's all America does is focus on that toxicity, and it's not healthy for anybody. It's not healthy for me, at least. So I don't even do it. Yeah, the loud minority, exactly. I mean, sometimes, it's good to know what's going on in the area, in your local, area. But man, I just get tired of hearing it. After 40 years, I just get tired of hearing it. Because it's always the bad shit that gets talked about. It used to be, they would always do what I call a shit sandwich, right? And what that means is they would show you something good. They would show you every bad news. Yeah, we don't have cable here where I live. We actually haven't had cable. Okay, that was a lie. So we have had cable. We have had cable here, but we never watched it. It was my mother's mother, I guess, my mother-in-law. She was the one who loved watching news and television and stuff. So when she was staying with us for like 3 years, we had TV. But beyond that, we had cable. Beyond that, we haven't had cable before that. We didn't have cable for like 10 years. And then whenever my mother-in-law came to stay with us after my father-in-law passed away, we had it for 3 years, and then we haven't had it since. After she left, we haven't had it since. So we don't even have cable here. So we get all of our news from the internet, which is scary. So because it can be scary to get your news from the internet, depending on the sources in which you get it. But yeah, we don't do cable. Well, we watch TV as far as like Netflix or like a Disney Plus movie, but like we get Disney Plus only if there's a couple of things on Disney Plus that we want to watch. We're like, okay, $10 a month. We'll keep it for like a month. We'll watch a couple of movies, that we wanted to watch. I'll catch up on some of my Marvel movies that I haven't seen or something along those lines, and then we'll just cancel it. The only one we don't cancel, though, is Netflix. Like, we'll keep Netflix because there's so many good shows on Netflix. My wife loves watching these Korean dramas, dude. She's been into these Korean dramas lately, and just hearing her back in the bedroom laughing her ass off at the Korean dramas is hilarious. She loves that stuff. I'm more of an anime kind of guy myself. I love anime, and not like here lately. I've been really digging these manhwas. I don't understand exactly what a manhwa is. I'm thinking it's like a Chinese based anime, I think. But I really like them, dude, because they do the isekais where they go into another world, or like a regression story. Yeah, dude. I know, right? It's hard sometimes, man, to find good shows to watch. And whenever you finally find a good show to watch, you know, it's only like a couple of episodes or maybe like a season. But these Korean dramas, man, they're like, some of them can be upwards of like 72 plus episodes long, which is really cool to, binge watch. You know what, man? I have never watched Pokemon ever. Like I know Pikachu. That's it. Oh wait. I know Pikachu and I know Charizard. Charizard is like the dinosaur looking guy with the flame on his tail, right? I know beyond that, and Pikachu does the lightning. Beyond that, I know nothing about Pokemon. I should really look into that and actually learn some of it. Yep. These manhwas, I like isekais, and the reason why I like them is for the same reason why you like getting other people's opinions, so you can build a bigger worldview. It's the exact same reason. So I love watching the isekais because you get a sense of what the creator would do in a situation, like that. And not every single creator does it the same way. So like some of them, you know, they'll start looking into the world in which they're living in, and some of them won't do that. They'll start fighting, or they'll get into politics. And so it's just I love watching the isekais, just seeing how the creator makes the MC do things what they do inside of the anime. It's really cool to watch. Oh no, I ran out of drink. Gonna have to get one here in a bit. Oh, I love a good comedy, dude. I love comedians. Can you recommend any good comedians from Sweden? Because I honestly don't think I've ever seen any comedians from Sweden. Sometimes, man, that makes for like the best jokes, though, depending on how they're delivered. Yeah, man, if you remember his name, let me know. What in the world? That premise right there alone, if you said nothing else beyond what you just said, or what you just typed just in, that right there would just be hilarious to me. There's so much going on in that statement. Alright, I'm actually going to copy that real quick. Hold up. 1 second. Let me copy that real quick. Because I want to look that up. I mean, I can always come back to it. But I definitely want to look that up. Hold on. I'll put it in my admin section of the Discord. I don't really type in there much. There we go. Alright, I got it. Thank you. If you have any more comedians, I mean, this goes for anybody else in the live stream too. I love a good joke, man. Nazi looking for a wife? Alright. I'll check that out. If anybody else viewing the stream, currently what I'm doing right now is I'm working on trying to build up my Rex. Trying to build up the melee stat on my Rex right now. And I was going to start doing bosses. So if you guys have any questions about the server, if you're interested in maybe checking out the Discord, you're more than welcome. The link is in the description down below. Feel free to join the Discord. You don't have to play on my server to be a part of the Discord. You can just hang out. I got a couple people actually. They just kind of hang out. They don't really play or anything. They just kind of hang out, shoot the shit. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. The more the merrier. I feel like this right here is trying to build up this melee stat mutation is going to take me all day, even with the reset mating command, chat command. Which, by the way, I bought it the other day, the plugin for the reset mating command. And it came with a bunch of other stuff too. A bunch of other commands and stuff. I ended up giving... Alright. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And that plugin actually came with a bunch of other commands and stuff too, so I ended up giving those commands to all the other players. So now they can use those commands, and I'll keep the mating one for admin only. I don't want to make it too easy for the players. But I gave them some pretty good commands though, like, not gonna lie. So these are the list of the commands that they can do. So they can mind wipe their dino. That's sick. They can change gender. So this is everything everybody can do here in the chat, all from that plugin. They can change the gender. They can do a character wipe. And it's all free stuff. Doesn't cost any points, doesn't cost anything. I think some of them are on a 5-second cooldown though. So some of them are on a 5-second cooldown. So it's not like you can sit there and spam it. You gotta wait a couple seconds. Alright, another stat mutation. Let's go. I gotta do something with these parasaurs, man. I'm not ready to take them yet. There we go. Now we can just do this. And just put those back in there. Perfect. Haha. Oh wait. What you're a female. Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Is there anything I'm missing that I don't have unlocked? Yeah, a ton of shit. I think I'm gonna need to figure out how to unlock what I don't have. Oh, you know what? I bet I need to go and do the tech cave. So I can ascend. I think that's what I need to do. Oh, we got 9 levels we can put in. Let's see. I guess we could dump this into melee. There we go. Thank you, man. I will definitely check it out after the streaming. I wonder what level this thing's going to get to after I'm all done with it. Oh, I got to toss the egg. Yeah, I love a good joke. I think I like some American jokes. They're pretty good. Some of the comedians here in the States are pretty good. My favorite kinds of jokes are really dry, you know, like a really dry humor. Over in Britain, they got some really good. They got some really good dry comedy. I also like a slapstick comedy too. You know, just dumb stuff like whenever you're watching a movie and a character runs into a door, that shit to me, or bangs their head off of a kitchen cupboard or something. That shit's funny to me. Bjorn Gustafsson? Oh, did I say that right? Gustafsson? I think I said Bjorn, right? I think. Ah, humor's humor, man. Oh. Yeah. My southern dialect ain't gonna allow me to do that. In order to speak southern, sound southern from the States, your tongue doesn't move at all. That's why Southerners can't do long syllables, long syllable words. We keep everything to, 1, 2 syllables. So when we talk, it sounds like it looks like we're moving a mannequin's mouth. Breaking my brain. All this language. Well, good. That makes you unique. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be right back. The work is over. What? The work is never over. You can never leave. You are stuck here forever. Which is what they would like to say. I'm probably going to run out of fuel trying to do this. Let's see if I can make some more. Right? Hey, dude, I'll work for you. As long as you pay me. I'll do whatever you want. Oh, cactus sap. I need to figure out how to get more cactus sap. Let's see if you order cactus sap. Actually, I could tap some trees and I I could use the sap from the trees and convert it into cactus sap. That's going to require me to get some tree platforms and put some taps. I wonder if I can make those tree platforms. I've got the materials for it. Do I make that here or in the smithy? Smithy. Alright, let's go see. I think that's where I make the taps at too. Maybe I make the taps in the... Nope, there it is. Cementing paste, metal ingots. Oh yeah, we're good. Make 10. And then we want to look for tree platform. And that is a lot of fungal wood. I think we'll just do the wood tree platform. And we'll just make 2. Because I think we can fit 4 taps on each tree. Maybe it's 3 taps on each tree. I don't know. We'll do 4. We'll do 4. And then we'll go flying over into the redwood area. How much sap does it take to convert? I think it's... No, that's not it. It's scorched earth, right? Yeah, there it is. 20 sap. But how much? How much do we get for 20 sap? Let's do 1. Oh, I can't because I don't have sap. Crap. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out today, ain't we? Let's see. Let's just toss this all on the ground. Ain't gonna matter. And we'll put the narcotic away. Our stuff should be made now. It is. Good. Okay. Take my bird. I think if I go to the green obelisk, if I just teleport to the green obelisk, I think that's going to put me right close to the redwood. Should. Or in the redwood. Okay. Oh look, somebody's already got one. Here. Oh! Are they locked though? Let's see. Yeah, they're locked. Boo. Okay. We will do that. And we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it is 4. 4 per tree. Can I go up on the tree? Or is that as high as I can go? Oh no, wait. I can't go up, right? Can I put another one up closer to the top? Let's see. No, I don't. I think it's just 1 per tree. Is that how that works? I don't know. I've never done this before. Oh, no, no, no. I can put another one down here. Aha. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there's 8 taps on that one tree. And it's right here at the green obelisk. So that makes it easy to find where my stuff is. Especially since I didn't bring a daggone teleport pad. That's okay though. We can always just come right back. We'll do that real quick. Let's go back to base. We'll grab us a teleport pad, and I'll just teleport back here. I should have one right here in my personal. There it is. And I guess there's really no need for this anymore, for that anymore. Well, I mean, I could make 2 more taps, but that would require me to get on another tree. All right, fine, we'll do it. We'll go ahead and we'll make 6 more taps, and then I'll just occupy 2 trees. You know, is what it is. So 6. Okay, we'll just do that. We'll do 6 taps. 6 more taps here. That'll give me 8 taps total, and I can put 4 on each platform. So one tree can hold 2 platforms. We'll just do that. Oh, you're good, man. There we go. Now I get to use everything. And as long as I stay close to my other tree, I won't need another teleport pad. Oh, wait, did I grab it? I didn't even look. I think I did. I think I grabbed the other teleport pad. Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll put teleport pad down here. We'll call it Sap. There we go. Now we got to push it to the top. Add it to the favorites. There we go. There, now I got quick access to it. Just need to place these other 2 and these other 8. And we'll be good. Alright, just need to find us a tree now. This tree looks good. Nope, can't do it because it's too close to enemy. Snap point. Oh, there's one. There's the other one. Easy peasy, my dude. Side by side. Nice. Okay, put 1 there. 2, 3. Oh shit. Did I just do that? I gotta go make another one now. Ah, crap. Because I fucked up. Alright, well this is only gonna get 3 for now. Gotta go make 1 more. Dang it. There we go. Try this again, shall we? There. That's better. Now I can't reach it. Boo. Why you put a tap all the way up there? I can't reach it. Now I gotta go build like a platform just so I can so my little ass can get up there and reach it. Bruh. Or a grappling hook. Grappling hook will work too, I guess. Or a tech suit. I've got a tech suit. I got a tech suit that I bought by accident. So I can always just use that. There we go. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about the tech suit, man. That visor mess going down at the bottom and the top of my screen. It's kind of annoying. Don't see it whenever you're like this, though, but... Okay, so it's already generating. Sweet. I don't know how much sap each one is going to generate, but it'll work. Actually, I wonder if the item aggregator will pull. That's weird. I wonder if it'll pull from the tree sap tap. Let's see. Collection option. Things that produce. It doesn't collect. Oh, that's unfortunate. Doesn't collect sap. Is there anything that does collect sap? How are my plants looking? And they all look good. No greenhouse effect, but they're fine. Home sweet home. You're home already? Damn, dude. You must work really, really close to where you live. My man just instant transmission back home. Fucking Goku and shit. Yo, that's nice, man. You're living it up, dude. You like got a great job. Close by. No. Nuh-uh. Nope, you telemort. That's what we're doing now. We telemort. Right? Yo, this motherfucker's on this new shit. We just telemort now. Because you move too fast, man. Oh, boo. I can't. That's unfortunate. Right? I think I'm gonna need some dye for this armor. I don't think I can deal with this armor the way it is. Yeah, much better. I guess I could change the color of the colors. Nah, dude, you were good, man. That's better. Okay. Yeah, you gotta hit that relax mode. Time to chill. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it'd be like that. Gotta listen to your body sometimes. Sometimes. Pokeballs? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. It's a mod that we do. So, in the game, there's these things called cryopod. Well, whoops, that wasn't it. So, let's see. Base game, there's this thing called cryopod right here. And you got a cryo fridge. So, what happens is you can take this cryopod and you can trap a dino in the cryopod. And this is just base game. And what it does is it allows you to be able to put the dino in the pod and put it in your inventory so you can carry it with you and just throw it out whenever you want. But the cryopods have like a 30-day timer on them. So after 30 days, it disappears or whatever it does, but you lose your dino if it's in there. So in order to save it from losing time or charge, you put it inside of the cryo fridge and it just keeps the charge on it. I don't think it replenishes, but it makes it, well, it says it will recharge cryopods if powered, but the original one didn't do that. The original cryo fridge didn't do that. It would maintain the timer of what was left. It would maintain it, but as soon as you pulled it out and had it in your inventory, the timer would start counting down. So what the guy did was he took that idea and he created these things called a Soul Terminal, and the name of the mod is called Dino Storage. Yeah, pretty much. What the guy did, Dino Storage mod was created, and it creates this terminal here, and this terminal does a ton of stuff. It adds so much to the game. But one of the things that it adds are these little soul traps, which basically are like little Pokeballs. They don't have a timer on them, so they last forever. And you can just take a dino that's in one of the soul balls, like this huge crab here. I can take him and throw him out. And then you've got this little soul gun that you can use to like shoot them from afar. But like you can't trap wild dinos. So like I can't just run around and just shoot wild dinos and put them in Pokeballs. But once you tame the dino, you can shoot them and put them back in a little Pokeball. And then you can store it in your terminal. And if something was to ever happen, and just say like, somebody lost a dino that was in a soul ball, or they accidentally destroyed, I can go into the admin soul recovery and I can recover any dinos. There's like a whole list of everything that I can do as an admin to find their dino and pull it back and get it back for them if they lose it. But like I would never do that unless it was my fault, right? Like if it was my fault that you lost a dino, I'll replace it. I'll get it back for you. But if you accidentally hit, destroy, because whenever you go to destroy a dino, there's this huge message that pops up that says, do you really want to do that? Like this dino here. I would just click destroy selected soul. Like there's a huge message, and you literally got to click on destroy in order to kill it. So I'm not going to replace that. If you actually did that on purpose, or maybe you clicked the wrong dino, but you still did it anyways. But yeah, I won't replace that. But if it's my fault, I'll totally replace it. Yep. It's really good, man. Well, and like sometimes the game does glitch out, right? And that sucks. So, that case, then yeah, I'll replace it. But sometimes, like, because I'm running these servers, like all 3 of these servers from my home, I'm limited to my internet, right? So if my internet goes out and the servers are up and then it crashes, then I'm kind of, people will stand a chance of losing something because there may be a rollback, or you might not have been in such a nice place whenever the servers came down. So at that point, I'll replace whatever was lost. But it makes it really nice to find out what people lost and what to replace. And when it comes to that regard, it's pretty cool. Mods for Ark Survival Evolved, man, are so good, dude. They got, they make some mods that are like overhaul mods, which overhauls the entire game and changes how the game is played, right? So, like base game, normal Ark, you can take and just tame dinos kind of thing. And the progression is pretty linear when it comes to progressing in Ark Survival Evolved. When you first get the game, like it's difficult and you're trying to learn all this stuff, but once you learn it and you get familiar with it, you can get these overhaul mods, man. It changes the way the entire game is played. Your progression is no longer linear. It can be if you want it to be, but it's not by default. It's not linear. Like there's one mod called Primal Fear. It's what everybody loves, that mod. And there's another one called Eternal, which is another really good overhaul mod, but it changes everything. Dinos do different stuff. There's different tiers of dinos. There's different aspects, like you can actually tame bosses and fight with bosses on your side while you're killing bosses. Like, it's so crazy. Oh yeah, dude, I would never tell somebody tough luck. I mean, like, if it's your fault, I'm sorry. I can't do anything for you with that. But a lot of admins and stuff don't sit, stream, talk to their people that play. They just kind of silently sit back and just, hang out while things happen around them. They're only really wanting to restart the server. Not in base game. No, not in base game. You can't tame bosses in base game. But if you have an overhaul mod, you can. The overhaul mod will actually allow you to be able to tame, breed bosses, like the dragon, Primal Fear, prime example. They got these things called Chaos. It's a Chaos version of dinos. Of the bosses mostly. So there's a Chaos version, really pretty, black with like orange effects around them and stuff. And you can tame those bosses, like the Chaos Broodmother, Chaos Megapithecus, and the Chaos Dragon. It's really cool. Pretty much, man. Like, if there ain't a mod for it, there's a plugin. But I'm not a fan of how people do plugins for Ark Survival Evolved. They're taking too much from Ark Survival Ascended. Like, they charge you for everything. You can't just buy a plugin, which is another reason why I want to make my own, but I just don't know where to start. But the way they do the plugins now is you lease a plugin from a developer, and then you use it for a year, and if you want to keep using it, you got to pay for another year. I don't like that. I don't like buying a chair and then being charged a year later because I still have it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But people, like I said, man, money and people are greedy, and times are tough. Times are tough with inflation and everything, so if everybody's trying to do whatever they can to make some money, I get it. I'm not going to subscribe to that, so I don't. I guess for a normal person, it wouldn't be that bad, right? For a normal person that's working, daily, has extra income coming in, it wouldn't be that bad. But my servers are free to play. Oh, absolutely, dude. I totally agree. If you put effort into something, and you should be compensated for your work that you do. I totally agree with that, 100%. And I'm more than happy to pay somebody what something is worth. but I'm not paying over and over when you're not doing anything. Like if you're done with a plugin, and that's what it is, they're done with the plugin is completed, it's done, there's no more updates, because Ark Survival Evolved doesn't get updates anymore. Ark Survival Evolved is done. There's no more updates. Once Ark Survival Ascended dropped, Ark Survival Evolved is not receiving any more updates. That means that if you made a plugin right now, it would perform the exact same way right now as it will 5 years from now. And it requires absolutely nothing on your part to maintain that plugin because it's done. And if that's the case, then you should charge what your time is worth for that plugin, right? Don't undercut yourself and your time so you can try to draw out more money from the consumers. You should say, okay, my time and effort and everything that I put into this plugin is worth X amount, and that's it. And that's what I'm going to charge. X amount, and it's yours for, until you delete it or whatever. Well, I don't know. You base it off your time, right? Because everybody's time is worth something. All right, for example, to play on my servers is free. It's totally free. There's absolutely no pay-to-win mechanics or nothing like that. But let's look at how much time I've invested into my server, into keeping everything up and maintaining everything. If all I did was paid myself 1/4 of California's minimum wage. California's minimum wage right now is $20 an hour. If I pay myself 1/4 of that, $5 an hour, I have about $2,800 worth of time invested into the server. I'm sitting at around 500 hours, a little over 500 hours into the servers, running the servers, just my time. That's not including what it costs to keep it up, like literal cost to keep it up. And I don't charge anything for it. I should because my time is valuable, as is your time. But if I did that, then people wouldn't, be able to relax and play. It would become more of like a job then. So, I don't know. It stays free to play. There's a tip, if somebody wants to tip, that they feel like they want to tip, they can through the Discord, but only one person has supported the server, and that's fine. They got a nice little supporter role. And that's fair too. That's actually one of the reasons. Yeah, it wouldn't even allow you to donate if you don't play. That's the thing, is like only people that play are able to tip if they wanted to. But if you're not like on the server or playing, then it won't even allow you to do that. But I appreciate it though. I think people should get paid for their time. even if you enjoy something, even if you enjoy doing what you know, what you want to do, you should be compensated. I think that's just a good way to continue enjoying. You know, if you're like, I think at some point, even if you really loved doing something, if you never got paid for it, you would eventually be like, man, I really like doing this, but I ain't. It's not. It wouldn't. It's not. It doesn't seem like it would be as fulfilling. I guess it would be for some people. Yeah, I guess it would be for some people. It wouldn't be for me. Yeah, yeah. It would allow you to, because it's all tied to the in game. Everything's in game. Like your Steam ID would be attached to your Discord and to your character, and that would be how it would know who donated what. Because in Discord there's a TebX bot in Discord, and that's where the donations go through TebX. So if you donated, then TebX would recognize your Steam ID, and it would shift your role from member to a supporter, and then it would translate into the game as well. That way, you get all the perks of everything. And it's just a fancy tag, really, to just show that, you know, you cared, which is cool. But I don't tie anything to it, to the supporter role. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Otherwise, because if I did attach anything to the supporter role, then it would turn into a pay to win kind of thing. And I don't agree with pay to win, which is hard, right? Because I feel like I should be compensated for my time. At the same time, I don't feel like I should be. It's such a weird, when money starts getting involved with stuff, it just seems to get weird really quick. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. So that's why, like in Discord, I've never said anything to anybody about the tip jar. Right? Like I've never said anything to anybody in Discord about the tip jar. One person found it, which is the one who donated, Tiger. She donated, but she found it. She was like, "Hey, what's this down here? This little tip thing." And then I explained it to them, but they sent it to me in a DM. So I explained it to them, and I was like, you know, if you wanted a tip, you can. You don't have to. It's not required. It's not, you know, anything. You just can if you want to. And they're like, okay. Then they donated. So I was like, oh, thanks, man. So that was fun. Yeah, it can. It can real quick. It can snowball real quick. I actually need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, and it's much appreciated too. And I let them know every day. And it's appreciated. Because it's the right thing to do. It's been a while since I got a melee mutation. Should be getting one here soon. Maybe. We'll see. It's already almost twice as strong as it was when I started. So that's good. Come on, RNG. I'll go check on my tree tap saps here in a little bit. I'm curious to see how many cactus sap I get per 20 of the regular sap. Oh, I'm not even breeding. Rip. One of these days I'm going to get good at this game, I promise. I make so many new mistakes, man. Sitting here waiting for an egg, and I didn't even start them breeding yet. So close. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the sap. Let's see. 1882, that was it, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, now we get to come down here. I wish I made my character just slightly taller. I think I would have had a little bit easier time with this. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so we need to find out what we get for 20 sap. Scorched earth. 10. Okay. So half, basically. Half of my sap is turned into cactus. Not bad. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. Should probably put this away. Oh, I need to add sap to the dedicated storage. There we go. There we go. Now, we should be able to make some propellant now. Some more. Let's try to make 100. See what happens. 88. I was only able to make 88. How many is that going to be? So 6 per. So, alright. 500 propellant. That's good. That'll keep me going for a bit. Yay, I got a mutation. I try to keep everything running smooth. Try to give everybody what they want, and in the server, because the thing is like everybody wants different stuff, and it's really hard to please everybody. Yeah, the dude, I love this kind of music. It's just super chill. And I was doing some research, man, on different hertz, because I'm pretty much like whatever music I listen to is the mood that I'm in. Like if I listen to like heavy metal stuff, I get really amped up, and it's not good for my heart. So I got to try to keep my blood pressure down. I got to try to keep my heart not so elevated, and I need relaxing and chill music. Otherwise I get amped up, and it's not good for me. So I keep I did some research on like different hertz frequencies of music and sounds, and I found that for me, and it's not the same for everybody, but like for me, anything between like a 500 hertz to 550 hertz, anything in that range is like keeps me super chill and zenned out, and that's really helpful. So that's why all the music that I play on my channel is like super chill. It's the environment that I try to fall in. Have you ever fell asleep to the sound of rain hitting a tin roof? When I was growing up, we've actually got a metal roof over my head now, and when it rains here, dude, it just puts me to sleep, man. It's like white noise. It just knocks me out. The best sleep I've ever gotten is during a heavy rainstorm, sleeping under a metal roof. It's so good. Oh, that is awesome. That's the kind of music I need to listen to. All right, sounds good. Oh my god, dude, I almost died. I took a sip of drink and it went down the wrong way. Tried to kill me. Sweet, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. all the songs that are on all the songs that are I play on my stream, they're all DMCA free, royalty free music, so I don't get copyright or copywritten strike or whatever on me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I need that. Definitely, definitely gonna add it to my playlist. Not for live streaming, but for just, you know, general listen to. So it's like, for me, I hate commercials. That's one of another reasons why I don't like watching TV, right? Because I hate commercials so much. And what I what I do is I've got a Pandora account, and because I'm prior military, I get the military discount through Pandora, and I just I get the subscription of Pandora, so that way I don't get ads and I can just listen to my music. But I can add other songs. Oh, dude, that's sick, man! If it is, I'll totally add it. I'll do some research on it, and if it is copywritten or royalty free music, and I can add it and play it as long as I give credit. Like if you go in my description, scroll down, you'll see all the songs that I use for my stream. Because I'm all about royalty free music. Like there's one of my musics that I've actually got on my list I purchased, but the only reason I purchased it though was because the creator was like, hey, look, you buy it and you can use this in the background of your music. It's the Heartbound original soundtrack is the name of it. I haven't played any during this live stream, but when I do play it, as long as it's me not trying to sell that music, you know what I mean? I can use it for as long as I want, and they'll never copyright strike me or anything. That's the only reason I purchased it. It was like $5, and it was like 100 songs, dude. I was like, oh my god, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And the guy, he's actually his name is called Thor, I guess, on Twitch and also on YouTube. He's part of like Pirate Gaming, but he's a developer of video games. Super fucking cool dude, man. Super cool dude. But he's like, dude, yeah, I always, we're constantly updating the music and adding more songs and stuff. And as they add more songs, you get those songs because you purchased it, right? So you get it automatically. It just downloads like an update through Steam, and you get those extra songs, and you just add them to your iTunes or Spotify or Pandora or whatever, and it'll just be part of your playlist. It's really cool, and they'll never strike you for it for using it because you purchased it. I love that. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for doing some legwork for me. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to listening to it. Got me excited. Alright, let's see if our propellant is ready. It is. What's it take to make the laboratory? That's pretty easy. I gotta figure out how to unlock that. Nice, dude. Triplets. Hell yeah. Alright, let's look up how to unlock laboratory. Requires a sleeping pod. Oh, I need to buy that then. So I get that from the shop. Right? It's the Tech Ingrams. Tech Ingram unlock. Here we go. There we go. Now I should be able to craft it, right? Okay, and to unlock the tech light, I need to go to Ragnarok and kill the Manticore thing to unlock that. And then when I unlock that, I'll get the item translocator unlocked as well. Sweet. Go ahead and make 7 of the chem benches. You can make 7 of them. There we go. We're good now. Be able to make that laboratory here in a bit. squared away. Let's go back over here. There we go. Now we just pick this little fella up. Should be able now to craft the laboratory. Let's see, laboratory. Yep. We should be able to craft that. And what about the forge? Can we craft the forge yet? 64 industrial forges. Holy smokes, my dude. I might not be able to craft that just yet. It's a lot. Set this right there. Okay. Conversions. No way. No way. So this actually takes the place of the grinder too? What? So I don't need a grinder anymore. I just do everything right here in the laboratory? I didn't know that. Oh, well, I can't grind anything down. But I wonder if I get more cactus sap now. I wonder if I can get more cactus sap now out of the better thing. Interesting. I have to try that here in a bit. Matter of fact, I could probably try it right now. I've got plenty of sap tap. Alright, let's get rid of this egg and we'll go try it real quick. Let's see. Jump over here. And oh yeah, that's plenty. So as long as we get more than 10, right? Like if we can get more than half, then it would be better than a grinder. We'll see. No, it does the same. Alright. That was worth a shot. Yeah, I wonder if it does the same with the propellant too. Right, because like I know it gives more narcotics in the laboratory than it does the chem bench. Yeah. Yeah, it's super chill. I like it a lot. I think it's called a stove. Awesome, dude. Thank you for hanging out, man. $16 industrial grills. Can I make that many? I might need to go. Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, stop crafting, please. Okay, so we've got 3 now. We need 16, so now I need 13 more. There. Oh, much better. I wasted some materials. Thank you. Bad looking little Rex. I need 63 industrial grills or industrial forges. I need 64 total, but 63 because I've already got one. So let's see, forge. We need 64 total, so 63. Yeah, I've only got enough to craft 5. Missing a ton of materials. Okay. Metal, cementing paste, and oil. Shit ton of it. Gotcha. one close by. 67.45. Let's go see if it's here. 67.45. It's saying it's going to be in the ocean. It's not here. Okay. Not here. Maybe somewhere else. That's unfortunate. It was worth a shot, I guess. Where would an Ankleo be at? Around here. The Spino? Yeah. All these stegos. Let's see what's up here. Ankleos are usually around mountain, rocky areas. Usually. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, you're a tech. I don't need a tech. Can't auto farm with a tech. It's a regular, but it's not level 20. There's another one. It's level 60. $140. There we go. That's what I need. Come here, buddy. Thanking you. Alright, let's take you back to base. Which is over here, right? Yep, there it is. Take you back into base. No. Come back. There we go. We should be able to knock it out. Yeah. One more shot. Oops, missed. Okay. Go grab some berries. Throw some berries in him. You can tame up while I'm doing the Rex mutations. And he'll be safe. Won't even have to worry about him. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Forgot I had my bird with me. Put the bird away. I don't need it anymore. Well, not right now anyways. And we can keep an eye on the tame too from here. Just track it. There we go. after I tame it, I can go ahead and clone it. And then breed the two of them together. Get me a baby with some imprint on it. Should gather a little bit more too, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, do I have kibble for that? What does it need? Regular kibble? 3 regular kibble? Do I have regular kibble? If I did, where would it be? In the refrigerator? Maybe? Oh my god, I got it. Nice. Cool, man. That'll tame up quick now. Instead of having to eat, what, 40 major berries, it only needs to eat 3 kibble. Thanking you. It'll tame up quick now. Alright. I gotta call the school nurse. So, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Apparently it wasn't nothing serious. Kid complaining about stomach cramps. Understandable. It's about that time. We're looking over here. 74. You ought to put some major varies in him just in case it's not enough. Oh, never mind. I guess it was enough. Grab us some of those. We'll go ahead and clone this little fella. What's that going to take? Yeah, we can go ahead and finish that. Finish clone. Boom. There we go. We'll go ahead and throw him in here with the bricks we're working on. Need to change gender. Reset mating. Go ahead and change gender. There we go. Put you in, you in, you in. All cryopods must be the same creature. Crap. I think I got more than one. Eh? I just need a baby of him for imprint purposes. Gotta put those major berries back too. We'll do that here in a second. Wait, what? Where did it go? Where did the egg go? Oh, because I cloned him, he's not going to breed. Gotcha, because it's the clone. I'm an idiot. There. Now we're good now. Let's go ahead and throw our major varies back. We don't need those anymore. Deposit. Out. Hatch. Is that twins? That was twins. Holy shit. I didn't mean to do that. do that. Nope, I didn't mean to do that either. Dack on it. Put this stuff away. Those were the mommy and daddies. This is just going to be extra. Throw him out because I got to get a saddle on him, and that is here, I think. Yep. Here we go. Okay, we should be able to use the solo farm plugin now with just a normal Anclia and my RG. So we should be good. I'm gonna have to go get some metal and stuff here before too long. If I plan on making that forge, which I do. We're going to turn our gamma back up. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Metal over here. I need to mind wipe this bird. It's kind of fast. A little bit too much. I think this bird's just a touch too quick. There we go. It's so hard to control. No, it's so hard to control. I do like this though. It's a little solo farm mod or plugin. I wonder how much I've gathered so far. Pretty nice, actually. Just fly around, gather stuff. No problem. Gotta get a tracker for this fella too. Let's see. Inventory, tracker, we want one. $12,000. That's not bad. Well, at least I know solo farm my plug-in works. That's good. You know what? I have played Minecraft. I actually played the only reason. Okay, so like the only reason I did play was because one of my buddies got me into playing it. I never touched it until like last year. And it was on a server called Hypixel Skyblock is what I was playing. And the guy who got me into it ended up getting banned. So I stuck around and played for a bit. And Hypixel Skyblock is really fun. I love mining and I love farming in Hypixel Skyblock. Matter of fact, I just finished my build on my private island because I don't know if you're familiar with Hypixel Skyblock. Yeah, he got banned. He was buying, I think he bought some gold or something. He got banned. And when he got banned, it wasn't long. It was like a 6-month ban. He got banned. But when he came back after his 6-month ban, all of his stuff was deleted. Except, well, yeah, all of his stuff was deleted. So, but I ended up finishing my private island build in Hypixel. I was actually planning on jumping in there today and checking it out. Seeing my stuff, because I got like a bunch of minions, and these minions, they just kind of make money for me regardless of whether I'm there or not. So like I can log out of the game. I haven't logged into the game in like 2 months, but my minions are still sitting there generating money for me. Last time I quit for like 5 months, and I came back and I had over like 1 billion gold just from my minions alone. I was like, oh my gracious. Thanking you. Hypixel's fun. It's kind of pay to win. Oh, okay. So like it can be pay to win if you want it to be. You don't have to play like that. I think I've got at total a max of like $50 to $100 invested over the course of a year. And it was like mostly just to get me started. Because the way it works in the game or on that server or whatever is if you die, you lose half of your gold or something stupid like that. So if you're running around with like 1 million gold and you die by accident, you lose half of it. But you can get these things called booster cookies. And these booster cookies will make it so that when you die, you don't lose any money. And there's no penalty really for dying if you have a booster cookie active, and the booster cookies last for like 4 days or something like that. 4 or 5 days. And it's been, like I said, it's been a bit, but you can literally make money just by farming, which is what I do. I farm. And because I love it. It's really super chill. Farming is. And you can make a ton of money, man, doing it. So I just use that money and buy booster cookies. And then I go and do crazy stuff, maybe, and die. And I don't lose nothing. So. But it's pretty fun, though. Yeah, everybody that joins gets their own little private island in the sky. And then you can build there. And you don't get creative mode. So you've got to, farm for your building materials or buy it from a vendor, which, I mean, that takes gold, but it's not bad. My build, I think, costed me around $1 million, but my private island build is massive. And you can increase the size of your private island. Like, everybody gets a base private island that they can build on. And you can build pretty good stuff on that base private island. But I increased mine to the maximum, which gave me an extra 50 blocks in all directions to upgrade it to max. So, I mean, yeah, it can be. So, like, you can buy the booster cookies with real money. And that's kind of what I did right there at the beginning, because I didn't have anything and I was just getting started. But yeah, you're not allowed to use macros. You're not allowed to use they call it boosting a player. So that would be like you join and you're fresh, and then I give you a bunch of stuff to make you overpowered at level 1. That's not allowed. You can join people's co-op. Basically, it's kind of like a guild. You can join their guild. And I think things can be transferred between guild members like that, but you're not allowed to give somebody something to make that they wouldn't have gotten on their own, basically. So in that sense, yeah, it's pretty fair. In another sense, it's kind of unfair, because if you join a co-op, which is the reason why I don't join a co-op anymore, it's because, like, if you join a co-op and say somebody in that co-op is kind of shady, you don't know that, and they get banned, the whole co-op gets banned, wiped, clean, done. You have to start over. So if one person in that co-op messes up, the whole co-op is done. and to me, that is kind of unfair, but that's how it works. Yeah, it can be. But I mean, as long as you don't join a co-op, and you play, you can be in a guild with people, like in a Discord. So you can be in a guild. A guild and a co-op is not the same. So a guild can have co-ops in it. You don't have to join. You can still join the guild and not be in their co-op game. Yeah, you can. Oh, and trolls are rampant in Hypixel. You see a lot of people trying to scam people. While Hypixel doesn't condone it, they do take care of it sometimes. Like if it's obvious, they'll handle the scammer if it's obvious, and you gotta have some proof for it. But I was banned. I was banned falsely one time. They said I was macroing. I wasn't. I was farming, and you can macro farm, really easy. But I wasn't. I was playing legit, and they banned me because they got this thing where they macro check people that farm for long periods of time. They'll macro check you, and what they'll do is like they'll put something in your way, or they'll turn your character a certain degree, and it's really hard to get your angles lined up for farming, for efficient farming. It's hard to get your angles lined up. So once you get your angles lined up, you want to set your spawn point to that angle that you're currently at. That way you don't mess with your mouse or nothing. I just rebind everything to like my gathering mode. I rebind it to the space bar. That way I don't have to touch my mouse anymore. And they turned my character 180 degrees while I was in the middle of farming. And I stopped and I was looking around. I was like, what the fuck? So I immediately warped back to the beginning of my farm so that I could get my angles back. I wouldn't have to sit there and fiddle with my angles right there in the middle of a farm, because there was a contest going on that I was trying to win. And yeah, when I warped back, they banned me instantly. After I had messaged them and everything to appeal the ban, it took them like a day, and then they reverted my ban back, and they didn't say they were sorry or nothing. They just were like, look, you need to make sure that you follow terms and services. I'm like, bro, you just banned me for no fucking reason, and you didn't even say you were sorry. Fuck off out of here. I got mad at them and I quit playing for like 5 months, and that's whenever I came back and I had like over 1 billion gold on my minions, and I was like, wow, I don't even know if I want to take that off my minions or not. I might get banned. Just talking shit. But yeah, so you just gotta be careful. I wouldn't join a co-op at all. Yeah, it was on a Friday. No, actually I got banned for longer than a day, because it happened on a Friday and Hypixel doesn't work on the weekends. So when I appealed it, it took them till Monday, and they've got this thing, man. It's like a little bot detector thing. It's called Watchdog. It's horrible, but it's what they use, to bot check people, and it just auto bans you. So it wasn't like a GM popped in and banned me or anything, like a person popped in and banned me. It was a bot that they had that that checks and bans people that it believes is macroing or whatever. But whenever I came back, and I started farming again, I came back and started farming again and stuff. I played for, like another 4 months after I came back, and I didn't have a single macro check, didn't get banned, didn't have any issues, which is fine. But it's a really fun game. I like Hypixel. I don't think I could play Minecraft by itself, because I don't know. With Hypixel, it's more of like an MMO. Kind of. Yeah, it's pretty shady. But I mean, as long as you're not doing anything, like, okay, so farming in that game is highly, highly macroed. People press one button and walk away from their machine, and like their character will just sit and farm nonstop. They've made like it's so in depth. They've actually made a loopable farm so that you never have to do anything except, like sometimes you would have to warp back to the beginning or fall off the edge, and then when you fall off the edge it warps you automatically back to the beginning of your farm so you can start macroing over again. But people have gotten so good at it, man, that they don't even do that anymore. They've made a loopable farm so that you never have to fall off. It just constantly loops, and it's never ending, and it's infinite. And people just sit there and macro the hell out of it. When they do that, it ruins the economy because of the stuff that they're selling. You can sell to the auction house. So now things on the auction house are selling for like 2, 3, 4 times as much as they usually do because money is so plentiful, because people are just macroing. And it just ruins the economy, and I get it. But there's better ways to do it. I think, anyways. But yeah, essentially that's what's going on. But there's so much more to it than just farming, though. Like, there's slayers you can do, killing like a bunch of mobs and stuff. And you can level up that way. There's a whole freaking system to it. Like, Hypixel is in depth. It's crazy. There's so much to it. I don't know everything about it, about every little aspect, but like there's bosses in there to fight, to get loot from. There's skill trees to learn, skill like leaderboards. If you're like a super big like competitive person, you can go into the leaderboards and do that. There's also another thing that they just came out with too. It's called a chocolate factory, and it's kind of like a passive thing, but you generate chocolate passively. Yeah, I don't either. I've always tried to play legit, so I don't know. I don't know why people just want to do that. I guess because they can. I guess. I don't know. Never really understood it myself. But some people do it, and I've known some people to do it. They've never been able to really, tell me. They're like, oh, I need money and I got to work. So I'm going to go to work and leave my guy playing, making money while I'm at work. Okay. Sure, dude. Some of the items in Hypixel, though, they sell for like billions, man. I think like one of the best items in the game is an accessory that all it does is sit in your accessory bag. Like, you can't even really use it, but it gives you magic power, and it sells for like freaking 2 billion gold. It's a lot in that game, right? Tell me about it. Yeah, Hypixel's pretty fun, man. I enjoyed playing Hypixel. Some frustrating things here and there about it, but it's like with every game that you play. You either like 90% of the aspects of the game and hate 10%, but how big is that 10%? Like, how much do you care about that 10% to make you not want to play the game? I don't know. I like taking breaks from games, play other things. That's actually what I did here. I quit playing Minecraft because I wanted to start my Ark servers, and I wanted to play Ark, but I couldn't find a server that I wanted to play on. So I was like, well, I guess I can try to look into making my own. And then that spiral turned into the biggest thing I've pretty much ever done and maintained for the longest time. And here I am. I was like, oh, I can stream this. see if I've got a screenshot of my build that I did. Where would I find that? Is it here? Oh yeah, here it is. Actually, that's not it. Here, I'll send you a few pictures. What my build. It took me 166 hours to build this. Well, it actually took a little longer because I already had it like halfway built, and then I realized I messed up, so I had to redo it. I had to delete everything and start over. Here's one. This is on my private island here. There you go. I got a really wide monitor, so it looks like it's all stretched. You can kind of get an idea. Those trees are brutal, man. I dreaded those trees, making those damn trees. It wasn't like I could just plant a seed and just have them grow. I had to make every single one of them. Every single leaf. Thank you. Yeah, it was literally after I built that island, after that 166 hours of building, I quit. I told my guild, I was like, hey guys, I just finished my island. I need a break. I can't play this game anymore. I'm done for right now. I'll come back, but I'm done for now. You know, like I was, dude, it's so over it. I like that it's functional. You know, there's a parkour area in there. You can jump onto some ledges to hit the ladder. You know, jump on some platforms to hit the ladder to get up to the second story and third story. And it's a lot of fun stuff, man. When that building, let me see, which one is it? Is it the third one? So the third picture down, that structure there, that tower, that's where my minions are. You can see them if you zoom in a little bit. You can see my little slime minions. And what they do is they actually throw the slime. They actually generate slimes. But the slimes are generated within the tower. And then they kill the slimes and then they take the loot and then they sell the loot for you. And that's how you get money from them. But I've got 29 minions around that tower. That's exactly right, man. I mean, you might as well, right? I mean, if it's something that you enjoy, and that's the reason why I keep coming back to Ark. I'll play Ark, man, until I like burn myself out, and then I'll quit playing Ark for 6 months to a year, and after that, I'll come back and I'll play again. But usually I can find a server that I like to play on fairly quick, fairly easy. I just got tired of looking after a couple days, so made my own. Which I think is better because, I mean, if I ever decided that, I need to take a break from everything, I can stop the servers and I can bring them right back up when I decide to come back and nothing's lost. Except for the players that are playing, they would have to find somewhere else to play for a little while. But I could always just start them right back up. But I don't think I'll ever have to do that, though. If I ever needed to take a break, I can just be like, hey guys, I'm going to take a break. I'll maintain the server, keep it up and running or whatever, but I'm not adding anything or taking anything away. So if you guys want to play and have fun, go ahead. If the server crashes, I'll bring it back up, but it'll give me the ability to be able to play something else if I ever do get tired. I'd love to see it, man. If you got any screenshots, I sure would love to see it. I like seeing people's bases that they build, man. In any game, any structure that people are building and stuff. My kid loves building in Minecraft. They got on a kick there for a while when I was building my base in Minecraft. They caught the bug from me and they started building on their Minecraft game. And they were watching some YouTube tutorial or something, and they were like going brick by brick, laying it out like they were doing it. It was pretty cool. I like that, man. I like seeing people's stuff. Starting to get a little warm in here to me. I'm going to turn this fan on. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink, use the bathroom, turn the fan on, and I'll be right back. I mean, you could always try Minecraft. You know, the Hypixel. You could always try it. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it. Keep you engaged, work your mind. Puzzles. And a cool thing I like about Hypixel is that anything that you have a question for, you can find an answer to, right? There's so many wikis, man. It's been out for so long. There's so many wikis on everything, and it goes in depth and teaches you exactly what to do for every little thing. And there's guides, man, and people post stuff on YouTube all the time about, you know, 0 to your first 100 or your first meal. You know, like that, and they teach you exactly what to do. Like first starting out, there's guides, man, YouTube videos on it. It makes it really easy to get started. You know, if you are a little savvy with Google, with your Google foo. But there's let's see, what other games are fun that are just kind of chill. So there's another game almost like Ark Survival Evolved. It's called Icarus. I'll spell it out for you here. It's called Icarus. Icarus. Doing it one-handed, sorry. There you go. It's called Icarus, and it's a survival game. It's more realistic than Ark Survival Evolved in that regard. There's no dinos, but like there's bears and stuff. I'm horrible at Google food, man. I'm not a good Googler. My thing is I don't know, like I know the question I want to ask. I just don't know how to ask it properly to get the answer that I want. That's my biggest problem, man. Yeah, you ought to check out some videos of it, man. I might actually live stream that. Yeah, I really like that game, but that game's not it's not really like an open world MMO kind of feel to it, like Ark. So Ark, I can run a server and people can run in and play from all over the world. But I think for Icarus, it's not like that. It's more of like a solo play kind of game, but you can do like a LAN party kind of deal, where like you can open up your LAN for me and I can join your server that way from your friends list. But there's no like server selection or anything. It's solo or open LAN for your friends to join kind of deal. The Icarus is pretty fun though. I just don't have the money to buy any of the expansions. I bought the original game. I just don't, I didn't have the money to buy any of the expansions for it. But it's got a lot of expansions to it as well. It's got a super cool little premise to it, the story behind it. Or that I remember anyways, the story was pretty cool. And the character creation, I think the character creation left a bit to be desired. I'm used to having like full customization over the character's body. Like in Cyberpunk 2077, you can change everything, you know, in that game. And same with Ark too. You know, you can change muscle size, mass, the way it looks, and everything in Ark Survival Evolved. When you go to create a character, you can change all that: height, your feet size, hand size, forearm size, and all that. So I love that. Makes for some more unique interactions with other players. But with Icarus, you don't really get that. It's more linear in a style that you have a body. You can say he's fat. You can say he's skinny. You can say he's built. That's it. And then, you know, you got a select amount of faces that you can choose from. That's it. And I'm not really a big fan of that kind of character creation. This is true. This is true. Ark is, and Cyberpunk 2077, you can change everything. Like, when I say everything, I'm talking about all the way down to his penis. You can change everything on the male characters. I don't know. I never made a female character, so I'm pretty sure you can change pretty much everything on them as well. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is pretty customizable when it comes to character creation. Arc isn't that in depth whenever it comes to character creation, but you can change a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, I'll show you here in just a second. Let me just do this real quick. We'll do that. Stick all this in here, and I'll show you the character creation for Arc. Okay, and then we'll just suicide. Here, I'll show you the we'll create a character. So we'll create a new survivor, and this is your template that you get to start out with, and you can change your skin color here by sliding the bar over. You can be as tan as you want, as dark as you want, all different kinds of shades of wheat, because that's really all we are. All people are different shades of wheat. So you just change your color to whatever you want. You can change your hairstyle or your hair color, whatever you want. Different colors. Eye colors, you can change your eye colors to whatever color you want on the slider. Your head size, pretty cool here. Your head size, you can have a big old head, a small head. You can change your forehead size, like your actual forehead size. So you can go Doom mode, bro, if you wanted to. You go Doom, Duke Nukem. Like, you can shrink it, make them big, make them small. Your lower face, like your jaws and everything. You can have an underbite. You can have an overbite or really fat cheeks. Like, you can have squirrel cheeks. Just right for fitting nuts in them. Like, boop. If you wanted to. You get a head width, so like you can be super boxy if you want. Super lean if you want. Head height, so you can stretch it cone-headed if you want to. Dude, and people do that, man. Like, people totally do that. And what's cool about the Arc character customization is that once you get your character how you want it one time, I literally spent an hour getting my character the way I wanted it. Once you finally get your character the way you want it, though, you can come over here to save, and you can save your character, a preset of your character, so that if you go to another server, you don't have to create this character again. You can just go right here to load preset and load the character that you saved. Click it and load preset, and boom, this is my character that I use all the time. I only made him once, but he's normal-ish, just small, like a dwarf. Absolutely, you can totally do that. Here, let's see. Let's reset the default. So I'm gonna make him as like crazy as I can, silly looking as I can. So let's do like upper face. We'll max this out. Max this out. This out. We'll have a little neck. We'll have a really long neck though, but it'll be really, really thin neck. And then we'll have like a super huge chest, like he never skips chest day. Shoulders wide out. And we'll do small hip. Torso. Boom. Man is stacked. There we go. He is stacked. Make him big too. And we'll give him some little hands. But we'll make his arm length really long. And we'll have really big upper arms. Forearms are really skinny though. We'll make him really tall, long legs. really skinny though. He skips leg day. But he's got really fat feet. That is so funny. That is so funny. Dude, peak. My dude, peak. Oh, shit. That's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, you can totally get crazy with this, man. And that's what makes it cool. Man's walking around like he's been tip drilling for like 20 years. Alright, so we'll just, we'll respawn existing survivor. That way I don't lose my progress. But you get to see how the character creation can work. Like, you can get crazy with it. Wait, what? Why is my ceiling damaged? Oh, no. I wanted to do that because he's good. He's a good dino. Right there. There we go. To get my head back in the game. Take that. He is a good boy. Yeah, I like games, man, where you can like really customize your character and make it your own. You feel more attached to it. No, I didn't want to consume that. If I feel more invested in the game before I even start, if I have to spend, or if I do spend, 10, 15, 20 minutes creating a character. Black Desert Online has like some of the best character creation I have ever seen. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game or what, but Black Desert Online, hands down, has like the best character creation I've ever seen. You can change everything on it. Not as much so, so not in a private region like you can on the Cyberpunk 2077, but on Black Desert Online, you can customize the hair length. You can customize parts of the hair that you want to curl, parts of the hair that you want to dig in, like be wavy. You can change where the dye and the color goes on the hair, eyelashes, eyebrows. Like, it's crazy. I've never played Skyrim. Dude, I've always wanted to play Skyrim. I've never played it. I've seen people play Skyrim and I just think it's amazing how it looks, and the mods and stuff that people make for Skyrim. You can get some pretty crazy shit, man, in Skyrim. I always thought that was really cool. I love when people get crazy with mods and make the game better than what it was, I think that's awesome. But I don't have Skyrim. Maybe if it goes on sale for Christmas, I'll ask for it for Christmas. I've actually just gotten around to this year to playing Dragon Age again, and I was doing a playthrough on Dragon Age, which I like Dragon Age, and Dragon Age is pretty fun. You're role playing as a racist Nord. That's just so funny. I don't know why that sentence just makes me laugh. That's hilarious. I love story-driven games. You know, where like your choices can make or break the difference, you know? That's one of the things I loved about Star Wars: The Old Republic, man, because like my choice was, you know, it was my choice. I chose which response to give, and it's difficult for people to get the exact same results unless they follow your exact same path, which is really hard to do. So everybody has a different experience with their character, and you see your character, or you can, you know, make your character grow if you want to, or if you just want to be like an evil jackass, you can totally be an evil jackass, and that's okay. Yeah, I've just gotten around to playing Dragon Age, and I played it a long time ago when it first came out, um, and I loved it then, and I still love it now too, even though the graphics are way outdated. But it's such a nostalgia just to sit and play a game that you played a long time ago. You know, it's like hearing a song and remembering a game because you listened to the song while you were playing the game. Yeah, they made a lot of changes now. They got really good voice actors, man. They got some really good voice actors now for that game. I like Final Fantasy 14 also. Final Fantasy 14 is really story driven, but you can't pick your own adventure style answers. But it's very story driven, like any Final Fantasy game ever. But Final Fantasy 14 is an MMORPG, and it's really fun. It's a really fun game. I just had some pretty bad experiences with some people in that game that I thought were my friends, and I just kind of got turned off from it. Yeah, yep. That happens with me too. Every once in a while, I'll catch a whiff of something that my grandma made a long time ago, and I'm like, man, why does it smell like grandma in here? Or, you know, wherever we are. But yeah, I can totally understand that one. Get about time for me to have some lunch. Speaking of food. Yeah. Yeah, I think after this egg here, I think I'm going to take a break from streaming, get myself something to eat. I might get back after it this afternoon after my kid gets home. I might log into to Hypixel and check on my minions, see where they're sitting at. All right. Well, we'll call it here for now. Thank you, man, for hanging out with me, dude. I really appreciate it, man. I will catch you guys on the next one.